Hello everyone, and welcome back to the ASMR Healer 2 channel, where learning English is easy and fun. It's David here. It's such a beautiful day to practice English together, and I'm feeling very relaxed. I have my tea, I'm comfortable, and I'm ready to chat. Before we start, I have a small favor to ask. If you enjoy our podcast, please click the like button. It's a small click for you, but it helps me a lot. Please subscribe to the ASMR Healer 2 channel and join our family. And share this episode with your friends. English is better with friends. Okay, as I said, I'm feeling relaxed today because I want to talk about a very peaceful topic, life in a small town. Specifically, the daily routine, the sense of community, and the neighbors. I love small towns. They're so different from big cities. Just imagine. You wake up in a small town, what's the first thing you hear? In the city, you hear cars and buses, beep, beep. The city is very loud. But in a small town, you hear birds singing and the wind in the trees. It's quiet. That sounds wonderful, doesn't it? No stress, just nature. The morning routine in a small town is slower. You don't need to rush. People often sit outside on their porch in the morning. Yes, the porch, that's the front part of the house. They sit, they drink coffee slowly, and they watch the sun come up. That is the best way to start the day. Then, of course, people go to work, but the commute is different. Commute is the travel from home to work. In a big city, the commute is long. You can sit in traffic for an hour. But in a small town, you can often walk to work. Great exercise. Or you drive for maybe just 5 minutes. No traffic jams. That's a dream. So you have more time for your life and for people. And that brings us to a big part of small town life, community. In a small town, you know almost everyone. When you walk down the street, you see familiar faces. In the city, I see many people, but they're strangers. We walk fast, we look at our phones, but in a small town, you look at people and say, "Good morning, Mrs. Robinson. Hello, Mr. Miller." You stop and talk for a few minutes about simple things, the weather, your garden, how the family is doing. It's very polite and makes you feel connected. You're not alone. And neighbors in small towns help each other more. Let me give you an example. Imagine you're cooking a cake, but oh no, you don't have any sugar. A cake with no sugar is just bread. In the city, you have to run to the supermarket. It takes time. But in a small town, you walk to the house next door, knock, and ask, "Hello, can I please borrow a cup of sugar?" And they say yes. Usually they're happy to help, because next week maybe they will need eggs. It's give and take. You help me, I help you. That is a real community, built on trust. This trust is so strong that in many very small towns, people sometimes leave their doors unlocked during the day. That shows they feel safe because they know their neighbors are watching. It's like a big family. Now let's talk about shopping. In a small town, there's usually no big mall. There are small local shops, like a bakery or a butcher. The shop owners are your neighbors too. So when you buy bread, you know the baker. His name is probably Tom. And Tom knows what you like. He might say, "Hello, David. Do you want your favorite bread today?" That feels very special and personal. In a big supermarket, nobody knows my name. But there is a small negative thing. The shops close early. In the city, shops are open very late, sometimes 24 hours. In a small town, by 6 p.m., almost everything is closed. The bakery, the clothes shop. So you have to be organized. You can't buy milk at midnight. But I think that's a good trade for peace and quiet. Speaking of peace, let's talk about the evening routine. The sun goes down, the shops are closed. It gets very dark. In the city, it's always bright with lights everywhere. But in a small town, it's dark enough that you can see the stars. It's beautiful. You can sit outside again and listen to the crickets. Those are the small insects that make that chirp chirp noise at night. That is the sound of the country, and it's very relaxing. The air is different too. It's fresh and clean, with no pollution from thousands of cars. You can breathe deep. It's good for your health. So people in small towns are often healthier. They walk more, they eat fresh local food, and they have less stress. Stress is a big problem in the city, where everyone is running and busy. In a small town, busy is different. You're busy with your garden or your family. That's good busy. But small towns aren't for everyone. There are no big cinemas, no big clubs, no big events. If you like excitement and loud music, maybe a small town isn't for you. It is a slow life. I think I would like it. Maybe not forever, but for a vacation. A vacation in a small town is a great idea to recharge your battery, to rest, relax, and get your energy back. One more thing about neighbors. Small towns love festivals. They have a strawberry festival or a pumpkin festival. Everyone comes to the town square, that's the center of town. They bring food, play music, children play games, and because you know everyone, it's like a big party with friends. In the city, festivals are crowded and expensive. In a small town, it's simple, honest fun that connects people. It all sounds very cozy, doesn't it? Warm and comfortable. Look at the time. We've been chatting so much about pies and neighbors. Time flies when you're having fun. Let's do a quick recap of what we talked about today. The quiet mornings with birds and coffee on the porch, the easy commute with no traffic jams. The most important part, the neighbors. Knowing people's names, saying good morning, and helping each other. The local shops, like Tom the Baker. And finally, the peace at night with the stars and fresh air. It sounds like a lovely life. I feel calmer just talking about it. Now, I have a question for you, my listeners. Do you live in a big city or a small town? And which one do you prefer? Do you like the energy of the city or the peace of the small town? Please tell me in the comments. I love reading your stories about your home. Tell me about your neighbors. Are they friendly? Do you borrow sugar? Writing comments is great practice for your English, so don't be shy. And please, if you liked this peaceful episode, subscribe to the ASMR Healer 2 channel, give this video a big thumbs up, and share it with your family. Thank you so much for listening today. I appreciate you very much. Have a peaceful day wherever you are. Goodbye, everyone. See you next time.